Nigdy si nevypáčí. Protect yourself at all times. Touch those, but you can't.
In John's corner is Waleed Dynamite Dean. Adam Craigmill has also done some work with boxing coach Albert here in Dubai. He brings to the ring a wealth of experience. Here we go, folks. John Mitchell with that high guard. Now dropping the lead hand a little bit, baiting his opponent in.
And John's another fighter who's just elite at any discipline that he does.
He really is. Very cerebral fighter. He's absolutely dedicated to combat sports. You can see Annie there on the front of his shorts. Nice little offering there from Kazito. A well-worthy opponent here. John Mitchell changing up the levels there a little bit. Looking to keep that guard busy. Beautiful head movement there by John Mitchell to evade those shots. Nice little feints, good footwork coming out of John. He's really taken his time in there. He's developed so much, turning into a real consummate professional boxer here. Nice lead hook to finish off that combination by Mitchell.
One of the great things about John, he's just so adaptable.
Yes.
He can read an opponent, adapt to it, and even across every discipline that he does, he's like this.
Very composed in there. Laser focused, chin tucked down nicely. Very, very busy with the jab and the lead hand is Mitchell.
Quite a steady first round.
Very, very steady, very, very educated. Not rushing into anything.
Just weighing each other up nicely. I think John will definitely step it up here in this next round.
And more the opponent setting in front of him than Yusuf Kazito. Didn't rush in, didn't take too much damage. Very good matchup this.
Yeah.
Let's see what John does here in the second round after getting the reads off the first. Very, very busy is Kazito, and he eats a left hook for it. The range of Kazito seems to have tightened up a little bit here. He's standing right in the pocket there. Good head movement out of Yusuf. John giving a look over at his corner, acknowledging the advice. I've cornered John in some high-level fights, and he really does listen very well. He's tuned in. That check left hook is really paying off for Mitchell. And the right hand to follow. John's doing very well finishing the combinations. Whether he starts it or Yusuf starts it, he seems to have the last answer to every question.
Quezito's active, but his shots actually aren't doing any damage.
No. No, they're not. Oh, beautiful shot. John Mitchell being employed by his corner, Adam, to take his time. That jab is really paying dividends for him. He's finding red on the end of it. Lead hand low again for Mr. Mitchell. Lovely uppercut.
He's so accurate in his shots.
He is. No wasted energy.
And that's kind of what's differentiating these two fighters. Quezito's throwing, but not necessarily landing. John's throwing and they're landing every time.
They are.
Exactly where he wants them as well.
There's that check left hook again. Strong jab again from Mitchell. And a glancing one to follow. The core course is starting to feel himself a little bit here now. Hunting for the body shot there, a little smile out of Quezito. Second clacker goes on round two. John Mitchell doesn't even now he's taking the seat in the corner, representing Alpha Club MMA at 971 MMA at 50. Beautiful games here in Dubai. Straight to the center of the ring. Beautiful straight right by John Mitchell.
And he's been
started strong, but it seems to have faded.
And John's just been the aggressor this whole fight. And it's hard work constantly being on the back foot for Quezito. That takes energy as well.
Certainly is. Sap the life right out of you. John's getting a little bit of attitude in there now. Now he's picking the shots.
Another fighter that can just throw from any angle at any point.
Beautiful high guard and a little smile out of him there. He is enjoying himself in there, is the core course.
This is where you start seeing John's personality shine through.
Yep. He's been a beloved staple here now in the combat sports community in Dubai, which is ever growing. Just catching him beautifully on the end of that straight right every time. Just plodding forward with his attack, constantly stealing the space of his opponent here. And in the boxing arena, Kazito has the level of experience. He's got the upper hand on John there. 1-3, he's spent more time in the ropes than John has. Both fighters are going to get their second pro win here. Kazito throwing some heat.
This is House Match.
In the next round. Can see the sweat just pouring off these guys with every shot. Kazito pressuring hard. And if there's one thing about John, you pressure him, he's going to pressure you right back. Check hook again. I feel like the Irish just possessed that check hook. I feel like they've been throwing it since they were in diapers. Such a difficult shot to land.
There's so many amazing Irish fighters here in the UAE as well.
There really are. There it is again. That one stumbled Kazito a little bit. And again with the check hook. Kazito would be wise to keep that right hand up as he's entering the pocket. Followed up with the right straight to the body. Kazito getting excited now. What an entertaining matchup this is, folks.
I find that the footwork of Kazito is just a little bit off balance when he's throwing those shots, and when he comes back from those shots, he's off balance.
Yeah, he's got very heavy weight transfers from foot to foot. You can do it being a little bit lighter on his feet, a little bit of floating movement. Big overhand right there from Kazito. It bounces off the high guard of Mitchell.
John's really good at just getting in and out.
Yep.
And he does it so smoothly, it's effortless for him.
Beautiful. Straight right, left hook combination. Both found the mark. Casito's got some chin on him, I tell you. John Mitchell calling on the attack. Just out of range. He's looking to see where that one was aimed for. 10-second clacker.
Yes!
You can tell John just has fun in there.
He does. That is truly his happy place. Now this is the first time John Mitchell's in a 6-rounder. His previous has been a 4-rounder. I never questioned that man's gas tank. It does tend to be his superpower. Let's see how we do here in rounds 5 and 6. Matty Mitchell, if you're out there, send me a message with any words of encouragement you'd like shouted into your son here. He puts on your display.
Good pace to start this round.
Just the awareness of Mitchell through this. Always circling out, getting back to the center.
He's just so comfortable in there. Lovely footwork off John there. He's equally as good as taking the big steps and change of angles forward, as well as those tiny little movements in and out.
Very, very measured, isn't he? Casito constantly moving forward and pressuring, keeping that guard high. Both of these guys came in ridiculous shape. Beautiful straight right. With a smile from Mr. Mitchell to boot. As you said, Lauren, he's just enjoying himself in there. He just loves it.
And he's so present
Yeah.
in every shot. He knows what's hurt and what hasn't. There's no blurred lines for him at all.
Lovely straight right with the head movement off of it. Round 5 coming to a close here. John Mitchell feeling a little bit of swagger, hanging the chin out there as bait.
definitely a difference in fatigue from both fighters. John's already come into the middle, and you know, Casito's only just stood back up.
Good bit of love there before the final round.
Go, John! Yeah, let's go! There it is! Let's go, John!
Clean left hook there from John Mitchell. How is Casito still standing and throwing shots hard?
And there does seem to be some swelling there on Casito.
Yeah, that left eye is welling up. A little bit of a mouse underneath it.
Damage has been caused.
Beautiful footwork, straight right to follow.
You can see the improvements from John's debut to this.
Absolutely.
He's been working hard.
He's always working on his craft. You never find him outside the gym, and he bounces around from every gym. Always picking up little bits and bobs from everywhere. There hasn't been one tie-up in this entire fight where the refs actually had to step in and break it. These guys are both just action-packed.
But when you get to this sort of level, when you're the co-main, that's what you want to see.
Yeah, he deserves this spot. There's that left hook again from Mitchell. That's been my shot of the night from him.
He's blocking and slipping every shot from Casito.
And so tiring to be throwing all those shots by Casito and constantly missing.
And then having to eat a counter.
A nice left lands there for Casito. Nice right hand from Mitchell. Stumbles Casito. Followed up by an uppercut. Another right hand. John Mitchell feeling the onslaught. Another right hand to boot. Casito's on some wobbly legs here at the end of round 6. And another left hook lands for Mitchell. And Casito stumbles back. And there we have it, folks. Another beautiful fight here at Alax Boxing.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 hard-fought rounds, we go to your judges' scorecards. Judge number 1 scores it 60-54. Judge number 2, 60-54. And judge number 3, 60-54. Declare your winner by unanimous decision, John Mitchell.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with your winner, John Mitchell. How do you feel after that one, John?
Yeah, it was great. The first time I did a pro boxing fight, I fought terribly, so it was good to try make it a little bit better today anyway.
That check hook was landing beautifully. Is that something you saw coming in, or was that just born and bred Irishman?
I just missed me by luck.
Now, I think I know the answer to this question. Was there anybody out there you want to dedicate this fight to?
My heart and soul, my rock and roll, my mother. Georgia, you can get it today as well.
Well, where do you see yourself going? You're now 2-0 as a professional boxer. You're obviously a highly touted mixed martial arts fighter. Where do you want to go in boxing?
I want to go boxing back in the cage. So, yeah, I have another big fight in September in Dubai on PFL, and everyone knows who I want.
Any sponsors you want to call out and thank for this one?
You know what? All of them, because if I mention one and forget, they'll kill me. But let me do it. 3DB, Alax, 971, The Locker Room, Alpha Club, You Drive Luxury Cars, 971 again so you don't get crossed, Laloon Security, Orkings Competition, SK Kits, and C11 Recovery.
It's a good thing you brought your notes with you, sir. Well done, sir. We can't wait to see you back here. It's always a pleasure calling your fight. Any last words?
Thanks very much to Aaron Bickerstaff for putting this all together. He's the man. Last thing, Chippy Gordo.
Thank you once again.